Hello everyone and welcome back to Matchbox Memories. Today we are going to look at 3 old school 5-packs that I recently purchased on the Whatnot app and a bunch of mainline vehicles that are also Matchbox, including those really nice ambulances. Been trying to update my ambulance collection as well as other cars that I've been collecting for years. So let's just go ahead and look at the 5-packs first, and then we'll look at some of these singles. I'm going to start by looking at each of the packs from the outside, and then we'll open these up. So this is the first one. Not sure. That's a VW Bug. That's a Jeep. And I think that's a Subaru. I'm not entirely sure. You can see the old school packs. You can see the cars from both sides of the container, which is nice. This one's called Wilderness Road Trips. Interestingly enough, it also came in a tube 5-pack, which looks like that. I accidentally bought both because I didn't realize I had the box version of it. So there it is, guys. You can see the rubber bands are all melted off and the cars are slightly loose now. Still thought it was kind of an interesting way of packaging these. Anyways, we'll open that, and then I have most of these vehicles already. The one I was looking for is this gray Volvo. There's a Bentley, there's that Audi that we've already seen, and that Lamborghini SUV, and a Mercedes. So have a look at that. That one's called Autobahn Express. There's the back of it. And last but not least, this fabulous Discovery Channel Shark Week Matchbox 5-pack, which has some really interesting cars, including 2 that I collect, which is that one and the VW. These are all unique. These are all unique to this 5-pack and were never part of any mainline series. So nice one to get. So I paid about $5 US for each of these 5-packs. I think it's fully worth it. Let's open them up, and then we'll have a look at some of the other cars in the lineup as well, and then you can see some of these old school limited edition Matchbox cars. So give me a second while I open those up, and then we'll have a look at them. The glue on those old 5-packs are quite strong, and there was no way of saving the box. Completely destroyed it trying to open it, but there you go. Guess these are going to stay loose. And let's go through each of these vehicles real quick. So this is, sorry, interesting colors there. It's a made in China, so quite old. Isuzu Rodeo. So I remember having this in black as well. This one says Wilderness Tours. Guessing it wasn't part of the main line. Seems to have a yellow interior, sort of an aquamarine base. Spare, 2 spare tires. Matchbox would never do that today. And detailed sights. Very nice. Next we have this motorcycle. Not sure what it's called, but I think it's quite nice with this little right on there. And of course I've got a single of it as well, so I'm just going to open it. So this is called the Dirt Bike. And I'm just going to open this up real quick so we can have a look at it. And there's the second version of it. So not sure how many versions there are of this, but it's kind of nice. I quite like it with the little rally driver. It doesn't have a lot of weight to it. The front part is plastic. The rider is plastic, and this back half is metal, and the wheels are, I want to say the wheels are rubber. It's quite nice. They're quite well detailed. They look really good. Here's a Jeep. Wilderness Tours again, part of the 5-pack. Antenna, which is not supposed to go to there, but I guess it makes it easier to store. Once again, made in China, and it's just a Jeep 4x4. And I've got a few different versions of it in my collection, but I didn't pull them out. Not a Jeep day today. Next we have, what is this called? A Chevy Transport Bus. In blue with a fancy decal. Doors don't open. It's quite heavy. This one's actually really heavy. Door at the back. I didn't think this one was licensed, but yeah, it does. It is a licensed vehicle. And then I have another version of it, which is the Coca-Cola. Let's make sure it's exactly the same. Yep, Chevy Transport Bus. And once again, quite a heavy vehicle. And I just got that as well. So there they are. They're quite nice. And there's a newer version of this that Matchbox has retooled and looks quite good. I didn't pull them out, but I thought they're quite nice. And then here's the VW bus with the curtains. Look at that, painted on. That looks quite smart. Open hood, or open top, I should say. Roof. Left-hand drive, white interior, tinted blue windows. No detailing in the back or front. I definitely collect this VW bus, so I'm kind of happy to add this to my collection. And I think for $5, it's a phenomenal 5-pack. It's, I would say, I can't remember exactly how much it is, but I think a 5-pack in Vancouver is about $8 these days, $8 Canadian, including the taxes. So there it is, and let's move on to the second 5-pack. So I don't think I showed you guys the back of this 5-pack. So this is dedicated to Shark Week on Discovery Channel, and there it is. Celebrate Shark Week with this awesome collection of Matchbox vehicles bursting at the gills with adventure and ready to explore. These vehicles appeal to fanatics everywhere. And there it is. Just open it up and we will have a look at these vehicles. So I've opened the vehicles up and let's have a look at them. So this one is the Baja Buggy, or Baja Bandit, sorry. I'm going to say Baja Bandit. Shark Week. I've got several versions of this. Forest Rangers comes to mind, and there's several others. It's alright. It's not one of my favorites. I'm okay with it in a 5-pack. I'm not sure I'd buy it as a single. Here's a boat which is actually quite heavy. It says Shark Week on it. Got some wheels, metal base. Not sure if that's Rezo Waver is what it's called. It's a nice little vehicle. It's certainly not going to be part of my collection, but if you're into boats, it's quite nice. And then of course we have this VW Type 181 from 1974 with the Shark Week livery as well. And as you guys know, I've got quite a few of these. Let's have a look at them and compare it to this one. Give me a second while I pull those out. So I pulled all the different versions of this vehicle that I have, and we're going to have a look at them real quick, just as a recap. In orange, the Tyne detail front and back, which is always nice. In this light blue, detail back, black base. I think this was also part of a 5-pack. I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember. I just opened it quite recently, but memory is not serving me well right now. This is a mainline version that I got a few years ago. It's quite nice. Side tempos, orange hubs. It works. In yellow, also a mainline. Detail front and back. This one looks amazing. Gold hubs, a goldy brown or a beige. Blue tinted windows. This one's really nice. And then of course we've got in a zebra theme. And then we have the two versions in the white and the cream, and the version that we just looked at. And I have a brand new one that I haven't opened, which we're just going to open real quick as well. It says Jungle Safari on it. Volkswagen Type 181, just side tempos, very similar to that one there. And this one's quite old, it's from 2009. So give me a second while we open it up and add it to my collection. So there's the one we just opened from 2009. You can see it's different from that. That one has black on the doors and this one's just full brown. And also the interior is a different color. That one's black. This one's a brown and the window is clear versus the blue window. So another interesting addition to this lineup. And there they all are. Right, and getting back to the Shark Week 5-pack, let's look at this taxi cab. It says Shark Week 21. This is a really nice taxi, and I have to admit this is the first version of this casting that I have in my collection. And I really should add to it. It's checker cab, it's not licensed. At least I don't think it's licensed, but it is a very, very nice casting. So nothing to compare it to. And then here we have the Chevy van, which, you know, we've seen it many, many times. And this is one of the more interesting versions of it with this fantastic livery on the side. Nice set of wheels, tinted windows. Can't say what color the interior is. I'm guessing it's gray. Anyways, that's it for that 5-pack, guys. And then let's have a look at the last one real quick as well. I should have also mentioned that the Shark Week 5-pack was from 2016. So the Autobahn set. So a quick look from the outside again. Seen most of these cars before, so I'm not going to spend too much time on them. Mercedes-Benz at the back. This one is from 2019. It's quite recent, but for some reason I never found it. So there are all the vehicles, guys. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. That's a really nice Mercedes. There's the Lamborghini. I forget the model name on this. It's Lamborghini LM002. We've seen that in red and yellow as well. We've seen this Audi R8 before. I have it as a single. Absolute fire. Look at that. It looks so good. We've already seen all my Bentleys. I have them all now. Oh, actually, I'm missing one. Missing the green one. I think it's part of that super fast line. That's the only one I know of that I'm missing. Bentley Continental. And the reason I bought the 5-pack is this baby here. This bad boy in gray. The Volvo V60. We also saw it in black from a couple of years ago as a wagon. I didn't pull that one out, but I did get the blue one. So let me just grab that. So there are the two different versions, guys. I'm not going to spend too much time. We also saw this in white as the Collectors series, the Super Fast Collectors series with the livery on it. It's a bit of a more sporting look to these wagons. Anyways, I think it's a fantastic 5-pack. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because we've seen most of these cars before, but just thought I'd, you know, let that Volvo live and add it to my display. All right, so we've opened all the 5-packs, and I think I'm gonna jump into these ambulances. I'm just gonna take them all down and we'll look at them all individually. And once we've done that, let's crack them open. All right. So let's just look at the everything through the box. So this is part of the Matchbox Lesney edition. These had some special packaging. You can see this one's been collecting dust, so it's probably been displayed somewhere. Fortunately, the vehicle looks like it's not damaged. So I'm gonna open that up, guys. There's the back of it. This is from 2010. So these are all 2009 Ford E350 ambulances. MBX County from 2012. Ford E350 ambulance again, and then the year for this one is 2015. Another version of it. From 2013. This one looks older than the others. It's from 2008, so this one's quite old. And then I already have this one, so I'm probably not going to open it unless I see a variance in it. And this one's a little bit newer than 2008. This is 2016. And then I have two other ambulances, which I'm also going to look at real quick. There's this Renault Master ambulance, which I really like. And that's from 2014. And we also have it in red. Really like the graphics of that. But this is from the 60th anniversary. Blisters crack, so this is from 2012. All right, so let's open up those ambulances, and then I have a bunch of ambulances we can compare them to. So I've opened those two up, guys, and these are the two that we just looked at. This is the Renault Master ambulance. It's got a 2011 license, or copyright I should say. So metal base, plastic body, plastic sirens. I like this casting. I mean, I just started collecting it. I also have a couple of these from the Matchbox French set, I think, from a few years ago during the COVID years that I didn't pull. I'm pretty sure they're the same ambulance. I'm not sure if there's a casting change on it. This is from a 9-pack, I think. This is an exclusive to that 9-pack. There was 2 different 9-packs that carried it. This one says EMT Matchbox City Emergency Response. It's also during the COVID years. And this, I'm not sure where I picked up. I think it's quite old. Can't really tell the manufacturing date off of that, but it's got a bit of wear on it, as you can see. That's it. So those are the 4 ambulances that I have, the Renault Masters, and now we look at the Ford E350s. So those are the Ford E350s we looked at that I just opened. Ford E350 ambulance 2009 in green with the MBX County EMS Medic logo on it in green and yellow with a bit of black and white. We're not going to spend too much time on these guys. We're just going to look at them real quick. Emergency ambulance MBX 85. Ambulance medic 058. This one's really, really nice. They all appear to have similar wheels, not exactly the same. You can see that one's a bit different from that. Then we have this one. Tri-County Department ambulance. Ambulance MBX County in orange and white. And this was that sort of Lesney version. No rubber wheels. I should say they're all plastic bodies with metal bases. And this part is, the front's actually metal as well. So this one says Boone County Fire District. Oh, so another Boone County, which we can add to our Boone County collection. I didn't realize that. That's really nice. And then just to show you guys some other E350s that I already had in my collection that we've already seen. The San Luis Obispo City Fire Department. So this one's got a licensed city. It's very nice. Ambulance Alert First Response in white, blue, orange, and red. PR Ambulance Service Primary Response. Look at that. Orange, white. Not sure how many versions. That's just a sticker somebody's put on there. I found this one at a charity store, I remember that. And St. Ursula, SUAS Ambulance Services. Very, very nice. So I've got quite a few of them now, guys. I'm loving these. I really, really like ambulances, and I am so happy to include these in there. Look at that. I just want to show you all my ambulances that I have. I mean, I'm not including the really old England Lesney versions, but these are sort of the more modern day Thailand era-ish ambulances that I have. So those are all Ford Emergency 350 ambulances. And you can see the two different Boone County ambulances. One is a Ford E350, and I think that's the International E-Star. And then, of course, you have the Region of Peel Services, and I just got that baby into my collection. I had to give away quite a few cars to trade for that one, but it's well worth it. It's really, really difficult to find. So this is a moving parts. This is a Dodge 2019 Ram ambulances, and we've seen 3 different versions of it so far. Beautiful ambulances. And then those are the 3 Renault Master ambulances that we just looked at, or 4 I should say. So that is, guys, I got a couple of more spots that I can replace those 2 Ford panel vans with ambulances. So looking to add to this collection. I haven't done a lot of research to see what I still need, but I'm sure there's still I gotta find. All right, next we're going to look at some of these collectible Dare vehicles and some of these, and we'll have a look at them through the card and then open them up and have a look at them as vehicles in detail. This is called the Dare collection. I paid about $2 to $4 on these. Seems to be like a stackable display case. This is a perfect card. I really shouldn't open it, but I really have no space to store these, so I'm going to open them up and add them to my police car collection. So there are some of the other cars in the collection. Quite nice. So there's one. Next we have this Star Car Collection Animal House 62 Corvette. Once again, a really, really good card, but I'm just going to open it up because in the interest of space. And since we're looking at star cars, I have another one here. This one's from Mission Impossible. The surveillance van, and I've got a few of these that we can open. There's one. Few more. I'll find them. I've been looking forward to opening these Premier First Editions Chevy Tahoes in green and gray. There's the box. That's definitely going to be open. I paid $4 for this one as well. $4 or $5. I think it's quite nice. There's a T-Bud Turbo Coupe, which I paid a couple of bucks for. One of 25,000 apparently. Rubber tires. I thought it was quite a nice car. Boxes just take too much space, don't they? So let's open these up. Okay, super fast series, limited to 15,500. This is a Porsche 911 Turbo in red, which we're going to open, and just a quick look at the back of that. Matchbox Across America 50th Birthday Series, Minnesota. And this is a Ford F-Series fire truck with raft. I've got a couple of these in my collection. I didn't pull them, but definitely going to open that one. Paid a couple of bucks for this as well. It's the 87 Corvette convertible. If you ever watched the A-Team, Faceman used to drive this in white. One of 25,000. I loved this casting as a kid. Pretty sure it's the same one. And just out of curiosity, these are from 1997, so getting quite old. I'm gonna open this GMC Wrecker. This is one I collect. I think I paid $4 for this as well. Pricey, but definitely needed to add it to my collection. And then Premier Collection, this is a Camaro, Kansas Highway Patrol, rubber tires, detailed front, one of 25,000, also 1997. And last but not least, this super fast Chevy Blazer 4x4, which I absolutely love. This one also looks like it's been, you know, displayed somewhere, and a lot of dust is on the top of it, so really no choice but to open it. It's got a vein running across it as well. I'm just justifying the reasons for opening them. And then I'm going to open a few others here as well since I'm there. Look at this. There's the express delivery in blue from, which year is that from? I'm just going to go through these real quick, guys, and then we'll open them up. From 2010. I love this Mitsubishi L200 in black, fully detailed. Look at that. Beautiful. I think this one's quite old. From 2009. Another GMC tow truck. This one's newer. Oh no, this is actually really old. From 2000. Wow, that's really old. Part of the Jurassic Park series, 86 Ford F-150 truck. Definitely opening that. MBX mover, the cargo couriers, which is a theme that I am collecting. So there that is. Here is a Hummer H3 in black. And this one looks fantastic. Look at that. Beautiful. Looking forward to opening that. And then a Lotus Evora in blue. 2008. I think this is the second version of it. The first one was just a straight silver. Oh, and since we're opening in an opening mood, let's open these two up. What is this called? Not sure what this truck is called, but we've got three of them that we're going to open. Oh, it was called a surveillance truck before, but I think it's like a TV truck. We'll have to inspect it closer when it's open and figure out what this particular vehicle is called. And there's another version of it. All right, and then those two are from what, the 2000s or late 90s? 1990 license, wow. They are old. All right, so give me a second while I open all those up and we'll have a look at them. Just found two more I should open. Another wrecker, another GMC wrecker. This one's really nice. This one is from 2010, so a little bit newer. And I found another Hummer that Hummer H3 that I want to open. Big water, livery on it. And that is from 2010 as well. All right, so give me a second while I open all those up and we will have a look at these vehicles. All right, so I've opened those 3 up and you can see a few of the other ones I have in my collection in the back there, and we'll just have a quick look at these because I haven't looked at the GMC Wrecker in a while. So this one's the one that's limited to 15,500. Fully detailed, look at that, it's really nice. With the part that actually moves. The newer ones, it's sort of stuck. That is, let's just have a look at the box real quick. A little bit crushed, but generally pretty good shape. All right, here it is in green from 2000. Once again, quite old. Hook still moves. And then this one's a little bit newer. Emergency highway services. Gonna be quick with these. In a bit of a zebra theme, 24-hour towing. This one's a new one from 2023. It was part of a 5-pack police emergency highway rescue, part of the 70th anniversary, so 2023. This one I got quite recently. Pacific Wheels and Salvage. Not sure where I got this one from. Park Hill Towing. Not sure the year. This one I got from a collector. It's a BCAA giveaway that they gave in Canada to their customers and at various events. Not sure if it was ever part of the Mainline per se in the stores. This one's missing the tow hook. I'm hoping to get one at some point where I can replace it. It's quite old, you can tell by the wheels. And this is from a police 5-pack. I've got several versions of this. And you can see this one, it's stuck. The toe doesn't actually move. The hook doesn't move. So the newer ones, the hook is static, and the older ones you can see has a moving hook. So that is, guys, that's it for the GMC Wreckers, and then we'll just keep moving along here. Next, we're going to have a look at this black Mitsubishi L200 Triton. Fully detailed back. Front and back, I should say. Focus in there. Look at that. Look at how good this looks in black. And then there's some stuff in there. Some tools and gear in the back. Gray interior. Good set of wheels. And then I've already got these in my collection. This one's in blue. Detail front and back, and look how good it looks when it's fully detailed. Tow hook. They all have the tow hook, yeah. And then we have 2 that don't have a detailed front or back, but they do have side liveries. So it's a very, very nice casting. I hope Matchbox continues to put these in their lineup. Haven't seen a lot of Mitsubishi lately in the Matchbox lineup. This one would be a good one to bring back, I think. This one's fire as well. Park Patrol. City vehicle number 769. Unfortunately, not a national park, but a regular park. You can see all the tools in the back are the same. Fantastic lineup. Really happy to add those to my collection, and let's just move along. Spent a lot of time on this video, guys, so I'm just going to look at this really quickly. This is the Chevy Blazer, made in Thailand. Looks fantastic. You can sort of see the other Blazers I have in my collection through the casing there, and I actually have more. I just haven't put them all out, but this one might be my favorite so far because it is fully detailed, front and back, antenna. It's got all the bells and whistles. No suspension to it, but it does rock a bit. Not sure if that's just shabby quality or if they designed it that way. Anyways, Mova with the cargo couriers. I was going to spend more time on this. This part does open, and I've got 4 more of them. 2 of them are the same, and of course we have the budget one, which is absolutely fantastic as well. And this one's going to look really, really good next to those. Next we got the 2 Hummers. Not going to spend too much time on them. I think they're both H3s. Yeah, H3 and another H3. I love it in black. I think it's fantastic. Good set of wheels, good detailing, and fully detailed. Definitely winners in my eyes. And then just a quick 360 of this. No detailing on the back. Those are fire. I'm just putting cars out randomly, guys, so that we can quickly look at these and get through them. There's the Minnesota Matchbox 50th Anniversary North Star Rescue. I really like this casting. I've got a few others in my collection. I didn't put them. It's got a moving part to it. It's quite heavy. It's mostly metal. Very, very nice. This is the Animal House car. It's a Corvette. I think it's a 52 Corvette. And those are the 3 surveillance / TV vans. TV news truck is what it's officially called. I could have sworn I had 1 more of them somewhere, but I'm not sure where I kept it, guys. Oh, here it is. That one's already in my collection. I think it's a fun little van. These are sort of moving parts that do pop up. So these do come up and go down. You can push them down. Very, very nice casting. It's a little bit sad that they don't continue to produce it, but I think it is very, very cool. So there those are, guys, and then let's just look at the remaining few here. Alright, it's going to be quick again. We're just going to look at these cards. This is from the Jurassic Park series. It is the Ford F-150 from 1986, fully detailed. This is a beast of a vehicle, and if you don't have it in your collection, you should definitely try and acquire one. Red and brown bed, brown interior, left-hand drive, chrome base. This is absolutely fantastic. Next, we have the Porsche 911 Turbo in red, or a maroon, I should say. I've got a few of these in my collection. I just didn't pull them. We'll have a look at Porsche at some point. Very nice. And this is the T-Bird. T-Bird Turbo Coupe, full metal, rubber tires. This looks really good. The first one of this type of vehicle that I've ever opened, and I think it's fabulous. Here is a Corvette, like the one that Faceman drove in the A-Team. His was white with a red stripe. This is blue with a white stripe. I think it's a 1980, no, it's 83. Faces might have been a 1984, but regardless. Nice little car, not bad for $2. Rubber tires, full metal, other than this plastic piece here. But fully detailed, which is very nice. Chevy Tahoe. Look at that, fully detailed, rubber tires. This is fire. This one's really nice. And then they have sort of a Zamac version of it before Zamac, except it's sort of a polished Zamac. No detailing, it's just raw. Express delivery. This part usually opens. I'm not going to try and open it today, but there it is. And then we have the blue 2008 Lotus that we looked at in package, and there it is out of the package. And I pulled a bunch of them that I had in my collection. I thought I would have, you know, close to the full collection with all of these, but I did a quick check online, and there's actually 13 versions of this vehicle, and I have roughly, well, I have 6 of them. And this one's not in the best shape, so I need to find a better version of that, but the others are all pristine. Not going to spend too much time, guys, because we have a few more cars I want to look at. I can't remember if we looked at these, so here they are. The Camaros, fully detailed. Tires are still plastic, not rubber on this particular version. And this looks like it's a stackable frame, so I'm interested to see how that's going to work out. And then there's the more premium version. This was a limited edition version of this. Once again, fully detailed. State Trooper. Looks really good. And I have a few more cards. Should be. Alright, just 5 quick more cards we're going to look at. A couple of Broncos. 72 Ford Bronco in yellow with some livery from 2007, which we're going to open. There's the Skyjacker version in black. Fantastic looking card. Fantastic looking vehicle from 2014. We're going to open this Mustang GT. I don't think I actually bought this. I must have got this free, or somebody must have thrown it in as a freebie. There's this Ford F-150 SVT Raptor in white. It's really nice. It's fire from 2011. And another one of my favorite castings, this Lotus Exige in orange and yellow. Alright, so let me open those and we will have a quick look at them. So there's the Lotus Exige in orange. It looks amazing. It's probably my favorite one. I also have it in green. I didn't pull the green one out. It was the, I think it's from the Best of Britain series. No, it was, I can't remember. It was one of the theme series from the COVID era of Matchbox. It comes in green. And then it was also a 9-pack exclusive, which I think I have somewhere as well. So I didn't pull those two up, but I did pull this blue version, which is also really nice. And in red. This one's been play worn, but still in decent, half decent shape, I would say. Few nicks, but a good placeholder. Let's look at the Ford Broncos. Look at that. That is just fire. It's going to look amazing next to the rest of them. In black. Also looks amazing. And then I'm going to add them to all my Ford Broncos. So I got quite a few different versions there. And just enough room in the box. I'm going to have to take these 2 limos out to get them in there. But there it is. Collection keeps growing and I love it. So look at this Mustang real quick. Interesting vehicle. Definitely not my cup of tea, but I'm sure there's somebody that loves it. Almost seems like a custom. Like a really bad custom. All right, let's look at this Ford F-150. So as you can see, I've got several versions of it. I think I also have it in red somewhere, but I didn't pull it out. This is the one we just opened. Deconstruction, non-explosive, implosive experts. I'm going to be quick with this, guys. I want to keep this to 45 minutes at maximum. But here are just a few. Anaconda. Looks so good when it's detailed at the front. This one just says Raptor SVT. Here is the Lamley Leaks, the Lamley channel. Matchbox did a tribute to him. In black, fully detailed, looks amazing. Look at that. And then of course the Golf one that everyone's looking for. So that's it, guys. We looked at a ton of cars today. We opened a ton of cars. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done so. And if you liked the video, please remember to like it on YouTube. Thanks.